Why are you hiding your face right now?
I don't want to see it.
See what?
The new ST. I've seen pictures of it. I'm trying to drive my ST up to it without seeing.
It's right there.
Yep, don't want to see it. I think it's the back of this car is also kind of unique. So if you're looking at the front end of this vehicle, it kind of makes me think that Ford took the previous generation, so the 2019 and older one, and the 2020, and smushed it together and made the front headlights. Bottom portion here reminds me of the older version. And then here is the refreshed 2020 version, and it's just a little bit shorter. Obviously, it's a little different from what we're used to, but like every good thing, sometimes it takes a little getting used to. I think the interior is going to sell me more than the exterior.
Biggest difference is going to be that 13-inch center screen. This is going to be wireless. You got the Google entertainment system, right? So they call it the digital experience. It's all a connected system using Google's interface. The navigation system is actually Google Maps. Google Assistant with even turning on your heated seats, heated steering wheel, ventilated seats, massage seats. You can ask it to actually turn those on for you while you're driving.
Mine was a special order to have the bench seat. It's still a special order to get bench seat. If you have kids, you're probably gonna have a better time with captain's chairs and a bench seat. Easy access, people can get in and out from the back. We had the bench seat because we had a dog, and sometimes you want to separate your dog from the front. If you look in the headrest, this is not, or it's embroidered in there, you can see the ST logo sitting in here. That's definitely new to the 2025. It's also suede and leather, which is kind of a nice, you don't get that hot section, I guess.
That's right.
When it's like in the middle of summer, that's where this comes in handy. I'm excited to take this thing for a rip. So like, is this a heads-up display right here?
That is the detection for your eyes, right? So Blue Cruise will not work, or will alert you to essentially keep your eyes on the road if you're texting and driving or you're sleeping. So that is looking for your eyes. Make sure that you are actually looking forward and at the road.
If anybody's interested in seeing what Blue Cruise does, the team that works on Fraser Valley Auto Mall, which includes me, we filmed a special video for Jaden, with Jaden expertise, watching the Blue Cruise. Was it the Mach 1? Mach E. And that kind of shows you sort of how we used it, what it's good for. It's pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that video after I've taken the test drive, so I'm not gonna get the full features.
Yeah.
But for today, we can at least see what this thing is all about. Now, is this what it feels like to drive a stock vehicle again? The steering wheel looks the same. The paddles look the same. The shifter looks the same. There's no buttons. There used to be a ton of buttons here. It's all gone. So they must have integrated that somewhere else. So I'm kind of excited to see where that is. This looks like a charging pad. I'm gonna stop the vehicle safely. I'm gonna put my phone here. So one of the problems I have with my Ford Explorer is it will not charge my phone because it's bigger. Now this is gonna be fun. This is all new to me. So we're gonna go here, phone, connect your phone. Kurt's 21 Ultra, it knows me. Start Android Auto. So, boom. And it's charging, look at that. It's charging on the wireless pad. Can't do that on mine. It is awesome. It's got Mustang button. This over the previous, way better. Infotainment system, untouchable from the last generation. The last generation cannot even touch this. That infotainment system is quick. You guys are gonna be in for a treat. You can play Xbox on there. I like to listen to music, so when I'm cruising in my Explorer, right now I have to hook a cable up to get all these features, to get the Apple CarPlay, to get the Android Auto. Now I'm so happy that Ford has made this seamless. You just connect your phone to Bluetooth, you say Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, yes please, and then it gives you all apps that you would normally use wirelessly. And I don't know why they didn't come up with this before, but thank you for finally figuring it out. And a larger charging pad for your phone, because we don't all have iPhone 5Cs. I am a free spirit. On my Explorer, I have to say the nice thing is when you do buy your Ford Explorer, I would recommend you throw in some shocks, because when you're popping the hood open, you pull it 2 times and then the hood pops up fully. That's how you open the hood. And there's nothing to grab in here. You don't have to look for anything. But when you have struts in here, it just like automatically opens up for you. And well, I'm lazy and I like easy. Wow, is that what stock looks like? This thing in person for the first time, it looks exactly like mine. So So when we were turning the corner, one thing I didn't notice is when I turn the corner, this fog light comes on and illuminates the corner as you turn, and then as you straighten it back out again, it shuts it off. It's just the fact that it was saying, hey, you're turning, let's help you see where you're turning without having fancy motors and stuff. And now for the least exciting portion of the exhaust, the sewing machine. Hey, that's new. That is new. You can't just like hold back on the paddles and get like more RPM out of it to be that kind of jerk. I haven't actually tried it on mine. I would see if the new generation had it. Now we know. Yeah. Cool. We can move on. Okay, so one thing I did want to touch on quickly before we get back to the dealership, because it's 5 o'clock and the dealership is closing. Switching between modes on the previous generation. So we're in normal mode right now. It's quick, it's seamless, and now we can see what sport mode feels like. I mean, that sounds good. The exhaust sound through the speakers sounds amazing. It sounds better than the previous generation of Explorer ST. Now, whether or not that actually equates to the outside sound, we'll have to wait to find out.